95% of doctors in Haiti live and practice in the capital city. Although 80% of the population dwell in villages since the earthquake struck, it is becoming more increasingly difficult to provide medical care for the injured. There is a lack of painkillers, antiseptics, bandages, and much more. But aid is arriving outside the capital city, but it is difficult to coordinate. Due to this, the Black Rain Group Foundation is they created a website so you can make donations, and you can also donate money to Twitter and Facebook. That's how it is improving the medical issues, because they're getting more supplies, such as medical, like I said, painkillers, antiseptics, bandages, and many more stuff for their injuries.
Although water resources become scarce in some regions and seasons, the Philippines as a whole has more than enough surface and groundwater. However, the neglect of a coherent environmental policy led to the actual situation, in which 58% of the groundwater is contaminated. The main source of pollution is untreated domestic and industrial wastewater. Only one-third of Philippine river systems are considered suitable for public water supply. It is estimated that in 2025, water availability will be marginal in most major cities and in 8 of the 19 major river basins. Besides severe health concerns, water pollution also leads to problems in the fishing and tourism industries. The national government recognized the problem and since 2004 has sought to introduce sustainable water resources development management. According to the Asian Development Bank, the Pasig River is one of the world's most polluted rivers. In March 2008, Manila Water announced that a wastewater treatment plant will be constructed. The first Philippine-constructed wetland serving about 700 households was completed in 2006 in a peri-urban area, which has been used to resettle families that lived along the coast in informal settlements and had no access to safe water supply and sanitation facilities.
In Italy, the diet of most individuals consists of high amounts of fatty foods, such as butter, cheese, cakes, meats, and other fattening foods. As a result, there is a large percentage of the Italian community that is obese and overweight. Due to these individuals being obese and overweight, they could develop hazardous medical conditions such as hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and they could be at high risk of getting cardiovascular disease. The gluten intake of young adults is a problem because they are at risk of developing celiac disease, a disorder in the gastrointestinal tract. The main resolution for these diseases is to be prevented is for them to go to the doctor more often so they can receive help before it becomes worse.
1 billion people lack access to health care system. 36 million deaths each year are caused by non-communicable disease. This is almost 2/3 of the estimated 56 million deaths each year worldwide. Cardiovascular diseases are the number one groups of conditions causing deaths. 80% of CVD deaths occur in low and middle income countries. Over 7.5 million children under the age of 5 die from malnutrition and mostly preventable diseases each year. In 2008, some 6.7 million people die of infectious diseases alone, far more than the number killed in the natural or man-made catastrophes that make headlines.